Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Dear fans, I just want to keep you updated on the status quo of my rematch against Fury. Unfortunately, Tyson Fury is trying to change the terms of already signed contract multiple times, and is going on endless. To protect my own rights and eventually see the rematch, I'm forced to go to court.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So I want to play that quick clip of Wladimir Klitschko himself. Just play his audio, and we'll actually play the video from his social media. So no one think I'm making this story up. Man, not good news for heavyweight fans. You know that far as I was concerned, I thought the fight was pretty much made for October 29th in Manchester, England. But it looks like Klitschko plans to litigate his issues with Fury in court. So that's not a good thing. I don't know, man. I know being in, contracts with the Klitschkos, I've heard fighters before in the past say that they don't really like doing contracts with the Klitschko. Nikolai Valuev was another guy that didn't want to sign contracts to fight one of the Klitschko brothers. So I've heard this before, and this is kind of weird because you really haven't seen Wladimir in this type of situation in a while. Usually he's the guy with all the titles, and usually everybody else is like the term we like to use today, the B side to him. Even when he went over and fought Povetkin, still he was the man, you know what I mean? So he had to make some concessions for a Povetkin fight. So you would think the same thing will go for this fight, being that, Fury is the title holder. He is the unified champion. But one thing I want to say, it just really doesn't seem like Tyson Fury is really hungry right now, man. Now, again, I don't know exactly what's going on with the contract situation between Wladimir and Fury, but I'm just talking about Fury's actions since he's won the title. Really doesn't seem like he really wants to fight. Now, he has these bipolar moments where he'll say one thing and then the next day he'll say another thing, which totally contradicts what he said, prior. So I understand that about Fury, but it's just the fact that, we're going to be rolling up on a year, man. If this fight doesn't take place October 29th, if it goes into November, we're talking about a year where you really haven't done anything. And for the most part, you've been out of shape, walking around fat for the most part. I'm just being honest, man. Now, I'm not saying that, he can't enjoy himself after a victory like the Klitschko win, being that he was the guy that, slayed the giant, slayed the big bad beast. He was able to do it, right? But after that, man, really doesn't seem hungry. He'll come out and say some things, and then he'll come out and say something that contradicts that. He'll say he's the king of the world and he wants to dominate. Then he'll come out and say, I really don't want to fight no more. But Klitschko, on the other hand, although he's getting older and, I believe he's 40. And I think Fury is, 28? I don't have it in front of me, you guys. I think he's 27 or 28 years old. Or maybe 29. I'm not sure. But I know he's in his late 20s. And it doesn't seem like Fury wants to do anything, man. Really doesn't seem like he wants to do anything. Now, the ankle injury, I gave him a pass on that, although a lot of fans believe it wasn't true. Some fans thought he had makeup on his leg or on his ankle, and they thought he was faking it. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. It looked like a legit injury to me, but he's just doing a lot of chilling right now, man. Just a lot of chilling right now. And then the other stuff that's going on, him and, Huey and Tyson, I guess they're going to have a meeting about the situation with the what is it? I forgot which drug that was alleged to be in Huey and Tyson's sample last year before the Wladimir Klitschko fight. It was before that. I forget exactly which drug it was. I want to say nandrolone. I could be wrong though, but they're supposed to have some type of meeting or hearing in November, so his suspension was temporarily lifted so he can go ahead with this fight with Wladimir Klitschko. Now, Klitschko saying he needs to take him to court. I don't know what's going on, man. This fight was one of the more important fights, in my opinion. I'm biased towards the heavyweights. I know a lot of people say Ward and Kovalev and other fights, but to me, Fury Klitschko 2 was the most important for me as a heavyweight fan, because it really lets us know, is this the end of a Klitschko era, or was that just a hiccup and Klitschko's going to go on to dominate Fury in the rematch and so on and so forth. That's why I want to see this. Is this the end of an era? But I don't know, man. And for both guys to be out this long is kind of ridiculous, man. This fight was supposed to have been over with in July. Like this fight was supposed to have been over with last month had Fury not got hurt. Now we're going to roll up on a year, man. So hopefully maybe that was a scare tactic from Klitschko. I'm not sure if they have filed paperwork to go to court. Maybe it's just a scare tactic. Hopefully that's what it is, so they can get the Fury camp on board with whatever's going on. But I'm not in the negotiation rooms, man, so I'm not really sure what's going on. But what I know as a fan, and I can speak for as a fan, is this is just bullshit, man. The Pavek and Wilder fight didn't happen for various reasons. This fight is prolonged. First it was canceled. Now it's prolonged from even the October 29th date. Although I'm not sure that was official, but it was rumored and it was on pretty much every damn website. I thought I heard somebody from the Fury camp say they're pushing for October 29th, but this isn't good news, man. This isn't good news at all. Now Wilder's he won't be back until the beginning of the first quarter of next year. Now you got this going on. Joshua and Parker still haven't fought in their fight. It's like the heavyweight it just got stagnant all of a sudden, man. But one thing I can say is the prospects. Some of you prospects, this is your moment to make noise. This is your moment. If you have an upcoming fight, this is your moment to make noise, man. Guys like Jarrell Miller has a fight tomorrow against Fred Cassie. This is your moment to make noise. Adrian Granat, he's calling out David Price and Dillian White and Hughie Fury. This is your moment to make noise. Trevor Bryant, this is your moment to make noise. Andy Ruiz Jr., this is your moment to make noise. Win your fights and then fight some other undefeated prospects and contenders so you can have your name out there. So when all this shit settles with the Fury and Klitschko and Wilder and whoever the mandatory is going to be, and after the Joshua and Parker, this is your opportunity, man, to showcase yourself right now, because it seemed like a lot of these unification fights that I'm wishing for and hoping for, they're not going to take place in probably until a year from now. You know what I mean? So, and I predicted that we'll have an undisputed champion by November, December of 2017, and I'm not sure that's going to hold up, man, with all this shit that's going on right now. Fury, I know he holds on to that WBO and WBA title, but with all this shit that's going on, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those sanctioning bodies strip him. Even if he wins the Klitschko fight, I mean, it's just so much stuff going on right now, man. It's just weird, man. When Klitschko was a champion, we didn't have any of these issues. He wasn't being stripped or anything like that. Now Fury has the title. He got stripped of one, which I thought was some BS for him to get stripped by the IBF because they wanted him to fight Glaskov. So they had Glaskov versus Charles Martin. We know about that. I thought that was some BS. But with the sitting out and then with the constant trolling Fury does, you don't know when he's telling the truth. And then with this nandrolone, I believe that was the drug. Somebody leave it in the comment section if I was wrong. But alleged nandrolone traces and injuries. Now Klitschko wants to take him well, let's not forget about the cancellation of the rematch in July. Now Fury wants to take him to court now. So it's just bullshit, man. Then along with the things that Fury says about really not wanting to fight and he hopes Wladimir beats him. And the first fight wasn't really a barn burner, man, for guys, as far as them beating each other silly in the ring. I looked at the CompuBox. A lot of fans often tell me that if you look at the CompuBox, these guys really didn't land no punches. Now, I thought Fury won the action decisively. What was going on? I thought he won the action, but he didn't, Fury didn't pulverize Wladimir Klitschko, so, and I just wish Tyson Fury would have took care of himself during his resting period, man, so he can preserve that 247-pound body that he showed up with on fight night against Wladimir the first time around. You get out of shape like that and you come back to training camps, it's easy. It's much easier to sprain an ankle, to sprain a knee, or because you're out of shape. You're out of shape. You're trying to get back into the gym out of shape. And that's one thing I applaud Wladimir for. Whether, I know a lot of fans do not like his style. You know, but one thing I can say about him is he stays in shape year round. He's always in shape. It's just when he goes into this training camp, it's just fine tuning and then just get the sparring in. But just my opinion about all this, man. I'm curious to hear what you guys got to say in the comment section, man. This is not good news. Hopefully it was a scare tactic to get Fury to, I don't know, to keep his agreement. Because according to Klitschko, he already agreed to some of these things and now he's trying to, you know, change the contract. So it'd be nice to hear from the Fury side what they have to say, but really, man, I really don't want to play ring around the rosy. You know, what Fury said, well, Klitschko said, I really don't give a damn what they have to say. Get it done. Get the fight made. Stop having us fans wait. Let's get this going, man. I'm out.